For as long as we've told stories, we've imagined homes that listen. Fairy godmother cottages, sentient tree houses, genie lamps, wise old homes that observe, absorb, and anticipate our needs. A home where the moment you stir the mattress sensors whisper your sleep quality metrics to an ambient AI orchestrator that dims the smart glass to the precise translucence you're at. Get up scent, a brainstorming Tuesday, you favor pour over coffee, not espresso, and precisely 18 grams of prefer angles the blinds to catch just enough dawn light to nudge your circadian rhythm. Gently forward, then cues an aroma diffuser to release a microburst of citrus and cedar. Your personal discovered after weeks of pattern-matching heart rate uplifts to fragrance profiles, while the kettle in the kitchen begins warming water to 202 degrees Fahrenheit because the system knows that today. You slip out of bed and floor sensors chart your gate speed, adjusting hallway illumination in real time, braiding soft amber floor lighting with overhead LEDs tuned to 4,500 Kelvin, signaling to your brain that productivity beats are about to drop. And before you utter a single phrase, your home's neural core has already loaded your planned tasks into contextual mini interfaces, hovering in AR floating, exactly where your gaze tends to land. As you pass the mirror, it slides from reflection mode into health snapshot, overlaying a subtle heads-up display that flags hydration deficit. Analog dreams biodacia into hidden ceiling speakers at a decibel level tuned to nudge your alpha brainwaves toward creative flow. And a real-time speech coach that waits for you to recite key lines. Then lights up Preferred Outfit, Combos Plus, a sustainability tracker showing how often each item has been worn this quarter, nudging you toward eco-balanced choices. Then offers micro-suggestions on intonation, pacing, and even eyebrow movement, all while discrete steam sensors modulate water temperature to keep pores open and vocal cords loose. Recommends a 12-ounce electrolyte mix instead of straight water and feeds that data directly to the kitchen dispenser. So the pitcher is chilled by the time you arrive. You hum a half-remembered tune, and the acoustic AI picks up the melody, instantly queuing up a matching Spotify, track lists, cross-referencing your last 30 days of focus scores, and easing meeting by 7 minutes to avoid a predicted microtraffic jam on your commute-free day, which the AI knows typically spikes your cortisol and wrecks creative momentum. Walking into the shower, you mumble, "Let's rehearse the pitch." And suddenly, the frosted glass flickers to life with bullet point prompts. Competitor flashcards, step out, and a full-length wardrobe screen analyzes today's weather swing, your calendars, formality rating, and your personal comfort index, so it projects the Figma update onto the dining table in plain view, letting you pinch zoom and comment mid-bite. Complete with side panel video instructions featuring your favorite chef avatar and dynamic ingredient substitution. If you mention by the time you reach the kitchen, the house has cross-checked traffic flow, forecast updates, and team member availability automatically sliding your 9A. It simultaneously reschedules the follow-up Slack huddle, 2 asynchronous voice threads, ensuring your focused morning stretch remains intact. The fridge door LED illuminates produce that's about to lose peak freshness, automatically integrating with a recipe recommender that suggests a high-protein frittata you can assemble in 8 minutes flat. While you cook, the ventilation hood's AI listens for sizzle frequency and steam density, subtly modulating fan speed to maintain optimal air quality. And overhead microphones decode which ideas you speak aloud. What if our product's onboarding flow used gamified milestones, instantly transcribing them into your Notion workspace, auto-tagged by project pillar and urgency ranking? 4 halfway to mouth. Your home detects that a colleague in a different time zone just approved a design An AI latency layer ensures your finger movements in 3-dimensional space translate to perfect pixel precision, while a voice-cloned bot reads back design rationales, so you stay in sync without hopping onto a call. After breakfast, you slip on AR glasses and mutter, "Deep focus mode," prompting the house to silence non-urgent notifications, soften acoustic reflections, and deploy adaptive sound, massive spatialized pink noise pockets that neutralize the distant leaf blower outside. Within seconds, you're immersed in flow. Evidence you've been curious about ever since Gut-Brain Connection podcasts filled your queue, coding or writing or designing inside a calm bubble where distractions can intrude. Unless multiple priority signals align, like the FedEx gate camera, recognizing your forthcoming hardware prototype delivery, or the home's environmental sensor, detecting VOC levels creeping above threshold, because your 3D printer filaments are off. If that alert triggers, the HVAC pivots, windows crack open precisely 2 inches, and a discrete ceiling fan sweeps contaminated air outward, all while a push notification surfaces measured pollutant data so you're informed, not alarmed. Mid-morning slump. Your house anticipates it via biometrics. So before fatigue arrives, lighting cools by 300 Kelvin, your playlist edges into an uplifting key, and the fridge water filter dispenses a Baricitrus infusion laced with natural nootropics like L-theanine and lioness mane extracte. Feeling restless, you say walk, and the hallway wall transforms into a panoramic treadmill deck. Projected countryside scenery syncing to your stride. Speed while beamforming mix link you into a voice-only stand-up meeting with teammates, whose avatars float at your eye level. All notes you dictate route directly into shared project boards with action items, auto-assigned by natural language intent. By lunchtime, the smart pantry has tracked expiring inventory and suggests a Buddha bowl that minimizes waste, then arranges for missing avocado to arrive via autonomous sidewalk rover in exactly 8 minutes. Meal prepped, you tap the island counter twice and it animates dietary macros, personalized glycemic load graphs, and a live digestive health trend line that correlates meals with productivity bursts. By auto-inviting a neighbor whose calendar indicated free time to join for dessert because the AI noticed your happiness index climbs after in-person connection. Afternoon sun overheats your office corner. Electrochromic film on those windows darkens while the HVAC reroutes cooler air, sensing vent angles to your chair, posture sensors, so you feel the breeze precisely where rising skin temperature predicted discomfort. Meanwhile, a conversational AI in your smartwatch nudges you to stretch, shifting the height of your sit-stand desk autonomously, matching the ergonomic presets you fine-tuned last week. As deadlines loom, your home senses tension in your vocal patterns and suggests a 5-minute VR forest walk. You accept, slip on a lightweight visor, and the living room dims, while LiDAR tracks your steps to avoid collisions, dropping you into a biophilic simulation where the AI injects randomized birdsong and faint pine scent through Nona dispensers to trick your limbic system into truerestorative.com. Back at the desk, you ask, summarize, team chat threads since 10 a.m., and a projection on the wall condenses 436 Slack messages into a color-coded mind map, flagging decisions, blockers, and sentiment scores, so you're updated in mere seconds. Evening arrives, and your smart home gracefully lowers cognitive load. All screens initiate sunset mode radiating 1800 Kelvin warmth to preserve melatonin, and the AI meal planner serves up a chef-curated dinner plan, balanced for serotonin, all while gently prompting social engagement as you wind down. The system audits device security, logs, runs firmware updates, and auto-patches vulnerabilities on IoT endpoints, then delivers a one-sentence security digest so you feel reassured. Not over. Lights dim, blinds, seal, temperature drifts to your ideal 67 degrees Fahrenheit, and a narrative voice trained on your favorite storytellers. Cadence whispers a 2-minute gratitude recap, reinforcing neural pathways for resilience. While you sleep, the house collates anonymized data to improve its learning models, sending only non-identifiable metrics to the cloud, preserving your privacy by default. All of this, every micro-adjustment and macro decision flows from a single question underlying next-gen smart homes. What if your living space could listen not just to words, but to rhythms, moods, unspoken needs, and respond with empathy, foresight, and precision, turning bricks and circuits into a partner for your fullest creative life? That's the future, knocking at your door, waiting for the passphrase of progress. But the modern world doesn't deal in magic, only algorithms. So what if, instead of a fairy godmother, we had a home OS? What if your house could be a neural net running on an always-on appliance? It would know when you needed to be nudged awake and when to hold your hand through a gentle slumber. A home that tunes its climate, acoustics, and lighting to your own biometrics. A home that tailors its behavior based on everything it learns from you. And that's not a dream, it's here. Now, imagine waking up tomorrow in a home that understands you so intimately, it feels as though the walls themselves have ears, empathy, and initiative. Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech challenges, future experiments, and real talk from TechWave 65. See you soon.